Hello everyone. This video is a presentation on the moth-eaten Howdah of the Tusker by Indira Goswami. First, let us see an introduction about the author. Indira Goswami's period was from 1942 to 2011. Goswami was an Indian writer, poet, professor, scholar, and an editor. Her pen name was Mamoni Raisam Goswami, and she used this pen name for her writings. She was born in Guwahati to Umakanda Goswami and Ambika Devi. She belonged to a Vaishnavite Brahmin family. Goswami majored in Assamese literature at Cotton College in Guwahati. She wrote her first collection of short stories titled Chinaki Moron, which was published in 1962, and she wrote this first collection of short stories when she was a student. Besides this, she has written novels in Assamese language. Also, she has written short stories and poetry. She has received several awards both for her novels, fiction and non-fiction. She was awarded Sahitya Akademi Award for Mamor Dora Taroval in 1982. Also, she received Kada National Award for Literature in 1993. She was awarded Jnanpith Award in 2000. Goswami was conferred with Assam Ratna, the highest civilian award in the state of Assam. About the novel, The Moth-Eaten Howdah of the Tusker. It's a novel by the author in Karumbi dialect. Originally, the novel was published as Dontal Hathir Une Kawa Howdah in 1986. It was translated into English by the author herself in 2004. The novel deals with different social issues of mid-20th century Karumb. The novel is set in Palashbari in Karumb. The novel deals with the protagonist GIRIBALA and the experience which she had and the sufferings which she had undergone in the society around her. The novel deals with the author's experience between the two worlds of traditionalism and liberalism. Goswami was awarded Jnanpith Award. She was conferred Jnanpith Award in 2000. This novel was adapted. It was adapted in numerous television serials like Rans Ghosha's Karum in Karum Ki Kahani. Also, there was a film based on this novel in Assamese language, and Aditya directed. It was directed by Satyavana Bradoli. This novel is not a simple story consisting of dead birds. It's a collection of Goswami's sad experiences in her childhood. The dark side of the post-independence years, conditions of the Brahmin widows, communism in India, socio-political scenario, etc. form the themes of this novel. Next, we are going to see about some of the important characters of the novel. Indranath. Indranath is a leading character of this novel, and he is the future head of the monastery, that is Amarnaga Satra. He was an educated man with no desires for the position of the Satra or the monastery. He worked for the welfare of humanity, and he struggled a lot to get people free of their drug addiction. He has an inner conflict, and this inner conflict is due to his attempt to change the society. Indranath symbolizes the protest for the oppressive society. He posed as an angry feudal lord riding his Howdah, that is an elephant, Howdah means elephant, and he was killed unceremoniously by the communist sympathizers. The next character of importance is GIRIBALA. GIRIBALA is Indranath's sister. She is a strong voice of protest. She is a widow at a very young age and she lives in her paternal house. She does not obey the widow rules, okay, that has been imposed by the society on her. The rules that have been imposed by the society on her. And she does not want to obey the widow rules for her characterless husband. She falls in love with Mark Sahab, and Mark Sahab's a negative character disheartened GIRIBALA. So finally GIRIBALA committed suicide. Durga. Durga is Indranath's father's sister and she is a sharp contrast to GIRIBALA. She followed all the rules of the widow, unlike GIRIBALA. She is unable to perform the last rites of her husband in river Ganga, and this saddened Indranath much. Durga is a silent sufferer of the widow rules that have been imposed by the society on her. SARU is Indranath's aunt. She is a complex character. She falls in love with Mahidhar and Mahidhar betrayed her. Ilimon is an intelligent character in the novel. Ilimon and Indranath, they were attracted to each other, but their love was an unsuccessful one. Jagannath is the elephant. It is the tusker, and the Howdah on its back is a symbol of ancient authority and pride. The moth-eaten Howdah of the tusker is a tragic story which ends with the death of the tusker. Also we find the death of GIRIBALA's suicide, the tragic death of Indranath. In short, the moth-eaten Howdah represents the decayed, waning seat of power of the feudal lords. Thank you.